You know, that first day of class, the computer wasn't working for me, and my plan was to walk you through the resources for this course that are online. And I left you to figure that out on your own, but some questions that have come up in the recent days has indicated that maybe a little overview via screencast is in order. So what I've got is what you're going to see when you click on the Economics 102 link at your Moodle home screen, which I assume you can get to, moodle.pacificu.edu. Anyway, you notice I've got this nice banner created, and in this first block I've got course information. And notice that right here, this Connect registration information. For most of you, you figured it out, but if you haven't, there it is. And I guess to just give you this overview, I've got a set of forums. These two are forums, and then the student lounge that are always available for course communication. The news forum is just for me. I can send you those announcements that I do fairly frequently. The ask for help, offer help, you can always post there to ask for help, or if another student has asked for help, you can always post there to take a stab at answering. That'd be sort of fun. And then finally, the student lounge, I've dropped in there every now and then. It's just a chat room, so anybody that enters the chat room can just sit there and chat with each other, and it's sort of fun. Although I'm assuming that because I've been in those situations and they're fun, but I've only ever been in there by myself. So if you want to start using that, I'll keep checking it when I'm on, and those are going to be virtual office hours if you want. I've helped a lot of students today, and that can be done online as well. I want to show you the organizational scheme for the typical module. So this is the module 1, which I think most of you are familiar with. Notice for every module I've got an overview of how this material fits in with the overall study of the course, and I always end with some objectives. But then really importantly, I have this outline. In the outline, some stuff I've hidden from you. You never did see that. But typically, what I've got for every single class is a prepare for class, and then follow up for class. So pretty much I'm expecting you to check in on each of those things every class day, and then see the cycle: prepare, class, follow up, prepare, class, follow up. I stuck these Module 1 screencast answers after the follow up to last class and before the problem set that was due, mainly because a lot of those screencasts are on problems that are in that problem set. And then finally, prepare, and then the quiz. And there's no follow-up to the quiz classes, so you're off the hook on those. Anyway, that's the organization. Every single module's got a similar structure, so hopefully that's easy enough to understand. Once you're at Connect, most of the stuff is out on Moodle, but there's two critical resources on Connect. One, the reading, which is absolutely essential. I wouldn't expect you to get a single thing out of class if you haven't done the reading beforehand. Just don't even bother if you're not going to do the reading beforehand. Just go find some other class to take, because I can't work with you. But hopefully you do the reading. It's at this Connect site. This is the login screen. There's some overview for students. That's the one you'd be interested in. I'm not going to give you my password, but you will hopefully have your own soon, if not already. All right, then once you're in, see, it looks something like this. This is the instructor screen, but it's somewhat similar to what you'll see. The list of the problem sets. It's the reading is linked to this textbook here. That's our course textbook. It's on the computer, but you need to read it on the computer, or if you want to buy a past version at Chegg or Amazon or whatever, the 4th edition is very similar to the 5th, and it's dirt cheap. 5th edition is pretty spendy. The ebook in this whole homework package is a lot cheaper than the current edition typically. All right, so the problem sets, these are due every couple weeks. The due dates are here. You access them just by clicking the link. To do the reading, you just click on this link, and that brings you, depending on what reading you've done before, it'll bring you somewhere different. Let's say it's the first time you've clicked on it. You'll get to a table of contents, and any of these links will bring you to the first page of that chapter, and then you can just page through the chapters, much like if it were a physical book. On Tuesday, September 9th, you'll have chapters 3 and 4 read. That's the plan. And if you don't, you're going to suffer for it. Your team's going to suffer for it. But anyway, those chapters are here. Let's say you click supply and demand, you'd get to the text. I've scrolled down a little bit, but you know the page in the physical book is listed here, and you read it. You can blow up the text. I was trying to blow it up, but I guess I've got a static image here. But you can blow up the text to make it easier to read. You can shrink it down, whatever you prefer, but there it is, and you are expected to read it. Whether it's a physical paper text or this ebook, the class isn't going to work if you don't read all the assigned reading before the wrap day, the first day of each module. That's the only way this is going to work. If you're not planning on doing that, again, there's other courses to take that maybe you could slide through, not this one. All right, good luck. Glad to have you in class. And for those of you who haven't been prepping in the manner I expect you to, well, get on board.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.